Here it is, a Railmaster homage from one of my favorite homage brands so far. Watchdives just dropped what they call the printed black indices version of the WD0006, a watch that shares the same case as their Aquaterra homage. I'm pretty sure I am the first and maybe the only one covering this release right now, so without further ado, let's dive in. So I've had this watch for about 24 hours at the time of uploading this video, and while this is just a first impressions video, I will follow up with a long-term review after a few months of wear. Now, I already own the Aquaterra homage, so dimensions wise nothing's changed. It's the same case, same profile, same size, but the dial is why I had to get this one. I've always been a big fan of the Railmaster's look, and if you have followed Omega's recent release, you know it's been getting some flack for basically doing what Watchdives did here, reusing the Aquaterra case, but over polishing it and losing that tool watch vibe. Personally, I don't mind a bit of polish, and thankfully Watchdives kept it balanced. In fact, when it comes to case finishing at this price point, nobody touches what they are doing right now. The dial is printed with classic Explorer style 36912 numerals, paired with those sharp shark tooth indices. It's clean, black and simple, and I actually prefer it over Omega's new Fume style Railmaster. Simplicity just works here. Compared to the Aquaterra homage, the lume is stronger, more surface area is covered, and the numerals themselves are lumed too. Visually, the dial feels larger on this model. That's partly due to the full black dial contrasting more with the steel case, and partly because there is no inner ring like on the Aquaterra version, which had a two-tiered dial that made it look smaller. Inside, you will find the Seiko VH31, a movement that has been slowly winning me over. You might be like me, started out with quartz, fell in love with automatics, and now getting pulled back into quartz again. That's the beauty of the VH31. You get that smooth sweeping second hand like an automatic, but the reliability and low maintenance of a quartz. Let's be honest, it fits this build perfectly. The original Railmaster never had a date, and the VH31 keeps that clean, no-nonsense look. It just works, both functionally and aesthetically, for a tool watch like this. Everything else is pretty much identical to the Aquaterra version. I do wish Watchdives had upgraded the clasp to an on-the-fly adjustment clasp. Hopefully in the future. Resizing the bracelet was easy, just push pins. Sure, I would love to see some screws like you get from San Martin or Chronos, but at this price I will let that one slide. The bracelet itself is well executed, no sharp edges, feels solid. Here is it next to another Watchdives piece, their so-called CWC Vintage Diver homage. Both are 38mm, but the Railmaster looks bigger, mostly because of the dial to bezel ratio. The diver has a thicker bezel and smaller dial, making it wear a bit more compact. If you're curious about the diver or the fully PVD black version, my review of those will be up soon, so stay tuned. And by now, if you're thinking of picking up this beauty of a Railmaster homage or any other Watchdives piece, please use my affiliate link down in the description. It won't cost you any extra, but it helps the channel out a ton. So if you are a huge Omega fan, but just can't justify the price, or you just want to test the vibe before committing, this is the most accurate Railmaster homage I have seen so far. Dial, bracelet, dimensions, they have nailed it. Or maybe you just like the look of the Railmaster and want that aesthetic without breaking the bank. Totally fair. One gripe though, If your wrist is under 6 inches, I would think twice because it might wear a bit large on you. But in the end, it's all personal preference. Honestly, if Watchdives ever released a 36mm version with an OTF clasp, this could easily be in my top 3 gotta watches, even against micro brands and heritage pieces. At this price, you just can't beat it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. It really helps push my content to fellow watch enthusiasts like you and me. That's it for now. I'll catch you in the next one.